this is happening. So I have just started the recording right away. Andrea, you are very most welcome. You look amazing and wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Benson, my brother from another mother. Yes, you have inspired so many individuals, and it's an honor to be here and pleasure. For everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Assalamu alaikum, welcome, and salat to everyone. Thank you so much. So, yes, as Benson has mentioned, I am honored to be part of this community, this tribe, and really speak breath into life. You know, we look at life as very precious. And I want you to be mindful of your breath today as we start this segment, because it is truly impactful on how we breathe. You know, the greats and, you know, the indigenous people really are mindful of their breath by distending their stomach as they inhale, and then allowing your stomach to retract and exhale. Breathe in with the positive and out with the negative. Breath is the soul of life. Breath is the essence of what you have to bring to the table. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to speak about breathing fresh air into life's adversities while creating your own identity. When you think of life, you think of the new beginnings, the fresh opportunities that are available, the opportunities of learning what you can, and as you grow, ladies and gentlemen, take a moment with me. Take a few seconds. Breathe in, hold it for 3 seconds, and breathe out. It's just a symbiotic relationship that we have in here. Breathing in and breathing out. It changes and transforms all the elements within your body. And for those of you in the villages and tribes, you have the benefit to have nature surround you all the time. Here in the United States, you have to travel to enjoy the essence of nature. You have to drive a few miles, or take a weekend getaway to get to the nearest shoreline to clean and breathe in fresh air. Advantage of the beauty, the mind, and the essence of what our creator has. The beauty of this vehicle we obtain in creating your life. Benson had mentioned about having this life transformational journey. All of us are at a different stage and point in our life where we are either going through it or growing through it. Les Brown is a legendary, one of the greats of motivational speaking. To share with you that you have greatness within. I am here to add upon that, is that anything you go through gives you the opportunity. What do I mean by that? All of us have gone through some things in our life that we are proud of, that we are remorseful of, that we are affected, whether it's a loss of a family that breath and say, it's okay. It's okay for us to learn and take a moment to allow us to feel so we can heal. I ask you out there, as you're sitting there listening to this, whether it be in your vehicle, in your home, in your business, or just in your community and surrounding, with every breath you take, are the choices, are they valuable to you? The decisions that we make in an emotional state, we all make mistakes. We all have an opportunity to create our choices based on our experiences. Sometimes our lives and our influenced by that of the external, that of the environment, the community, society, social media, if you will. Are these informed and influential situations, or are these situations where they are being based and balanced with your own influence and mindset? I'm just asking you, are you the pilot to your own vehicle? Are you the one making the decisions that are going to pour the foundation for your future and your children's future? I had a discussion some days ago with a friend of mine, and they were sharing with me that in some cultures, some indigenous cultures and cultures of Asia and Africa, individuals make the decisions not only for the next moment, but for the next 7 to 10 generations, looking on how it will influence our future generation. Think about that. The choices that we are making in our lives, relationships, businesses, what's the rippling effect? Is it that of positive? Is it that of negative? Is it that of just status quo? Look around the world. I've been circling this world virtually and successfully speaking on every continent. And I am happy to learn that there's more than meets the eye than what society and community is talking about when we talk about the different regions of the world. They want to focus on the negative, the mishaps, the mistakes, the repercussions, but they're not focusing on the 3 things that individuals want in this world: respect, understanding, and unconditional love. If we look at our community, our brothers and sisters across the world, across the nation, across the universe, in a sense of humanity, mother, brotherhood, sisterhood, that this is our kindred spirits, we are all human beings. All it takes is to be kind. All it takes is to listen and to have sympathy that individual is going through. It to individuals to allow them have water. We don't have fresh foods. We don't have the tools that America does. Voice. Breathe life into innovation and creativity on how you can connect with another individual. And of real live people, not what the media is just micromanaging and putting the negative. I have spoken to orphanages in Asia and have seen the light upon these. All they want to do is to be loved. All they want to do is to be understood. The education, passion, and eagerness of Africa and Asia, of the young minds to enhance their quality of life through growing and learning and communicating is amazing. I sit here in the United States and just kind of ponder, what are we doing? Let's clean up what's going on in our home and be mindful and aware on how we can expand our education, knowledge, and resources to those across the waters and borders. breathe air into your life. Breathe air into success, how we can thrive together. There's more of us than those in charge. Community, we are the mouths that are not fed. We are the voices that are voiceless. When I connected with Benson a few years ago, I was so ecstatic. His passion, his community, and his experience to connect with people abroad and say, you know what? This is my message. This is my mission. This is what I want to give. Not only success in business, but a success and breath into the individuals at hand. What are you doing today? Today, what are you doing to breathe life into another? I speak every day. Les had said, you can't be seen if you're not on screen. Paraphrased. And so many of us are living in the darkness. So many of us are fearful to be transparent, be authentic. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this panel. There's not another Benson. There's not another Alimi. There's not another Angelica. There's only one. You were chosen to be here at this moment and stage in your life to make things happen. What skill set, what talent are you bringing to your family, to the world, to yourself? We cannot pour from an empty cup. We all know this. We're trying, and I do this myself. I had a conversation with Les a few days ago, and I said, you know what? I am getting hurt by not being able to help everyone. And he said, Andrea, you're not God. There are certain people that are ready. There are certain people that are willing. And there's certain people that just don't want the help that you provide right now. Find the community where you fit. Find the community that needs your skill set, your attributes. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the roles you play in this world. Don't be a dictator. Don't be a lecturer. Be someone who can change from experience. Look at the skills that you have, apply them, master them, then go ahead and share them. We look on social media today, the news, and say, oh my goodness, this person has an amazing value. Is the scars, the tears, and the suffering that got them there. It doesn't happen overnight. You heard the cliche, Rome wasn't built in a day. What are you doing? What are the baby steps that you're taking as you breathe life into the new day? You wake up in the morning. I wake up in the morning as I lie in bed. I say, thank you. Thank you for the connections I've made. Thank you for the scars I've received. Thank you for the losses I've lost, because these are lessons that are leading you forward. These are the lessons and people our Creator has put into our life for a reason, some for a season. I ask you, what does success mean to you today? Does success meaning living another day, having clean water, having a healthy meal, making that attentive and intentional decision to work and move that needle of progress to the next level? I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. Andrea, what am I doing? I'm running a treadmill of life. I'm not climbing the stairs to success. Well, just like us from toddlers to teens, to young adults, to adults and to seniors, For those of you who missed the beginning, I want to pause here for a second. I want you to close your eyes, and I want deep breath in, extending your stomach, holding it for 3 seconds, and releasing it. And exhaling carbon dioxide. Sometimes we're just running the mill of life, the mundane routine. I have to go here. I have to do this at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, getting things done. The world has influenced us that it's okay to multitask. But when we multitask, we have a million projects unfinished. By raise of hands or emojis, how many of you have a to-do list where some of the list is 50%, 25%, 75%, and maybe one, if you're lucky, 3 are achieved? Do you feel like there's never enough time in the world? Well, the greats do say this. We all have 24 hours in this world. In the beginning segment, I love that Benson had put motivational speakers. Eric Thomas, E.T., I love him. 86,423 minutes, something of that nature. He repeats it over and over again. We all have that. How are you utilizing the seconds and minutes of your life? Full disclaimer and disclosure. When the world changed and my life had went completely from 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional, it was difficult. I'm not that kind of caged spirit that is able to sit in front of a screen 7 to 10 hours a week, 7 to 10 hours a day, with others. I get antsy. I need to stand up. I started talking to the furniture and the plush toys in my house. We are not permeable, isolated islands. We need that human gain that frequency. Now, some of you, I can't see your face. Leaning in and listening. Some are relaxing and absorbing the information. These are the frequencies that are symbiotic in the world. You ever go into a room or go into a party and you're like, ooh, this is going to be really, and here the traditional stereotype is Thanksgiving. What are my family going to say? Are they going to ask me about my relationships? Are they going to ask me about my career? And we feel that energy in the room. And we feel that toxicity. We feel that if we're lucky, when we go to a exciting event, we feel the energy and the rhythms of a musical concert. When we go to see a speaker or a seminar, 9 times out of 10, they're playing music. Music is the universal language of love, of understanding. Are you marching to the beat of your own drum? This is about breath work towards success. My beloved had shared with me when I am excited. When you go into a room or meet a social gathering with your friends, are you excited to be there? Or are you tense and frigid? What is someone going to say? What is going to happen? Set the tone, set the energy with breathing life into a room, breathing life into your space. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. I started yoga a couple of months ago. I was preparing for a wedding and I need to kind of get stretched and relaxed and grounded. And when we say Om, that mantra, when we get grounded and put our feet into the grass or soil barefoot, we're connected to Mother Earth. Everything is a living, breathing object. We're an extension of it. Our Creator made it that way beautifully. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm terrified of thunderstorms and lightning storms. And it wasn't until about a few years ago I met this Reiki woman virtually, and we did some exercises, only to realize that though that was PTSD of being an orphan individual, an infant at 11 months old and prior to be in Colombia during the drug-torn war zone era at its prime of the cartel. And I actually did a research with my family about it was yesterday or the other morning. And I looked up Colombia, cartel, what was going on? What was the weapons of destruction? What was the sounds that were there? And unbeknownst to me, it was M80s, car bombs, and explosions. Who would have thought at 11 months younger, months old, here I am, fast forward a couple of decades, and that still be true. So breath out and breathe success and life. That this is a part of nature. This is nature's elements and the world and the globe transitioning and transforming for change. I'd like to take a few moments, as Benson had said, there is a pause break, there is a time to take a breath. I would love to welcome, if you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to chime in, because I don't want this to be a dictation or lecture. I want this to be immersive and engaged.
Andrea, welcome. Well done, well done, well done. Thank you so much. I'm learning a lot, and I believe our audience are learning a lot too. God bless you, and I'm wondering the way you speak so effortlessly and
our breath. We take our breath for granted, you know.
The message is sinking in. I believe my audience are learning something. Very quickly to paste this ad, you could see on the screen right now, this is the flyer that brings us into the program. And then we have a few of our partners there. We have a Rodin Health, which is a health insurance with office in Lagos, Nigeria. And we have a Pazo Health and Beauty, which is also into health, deodorants and beauties, cosmetics, and so on. Also with the head office in Lagos, Nigeria. We also have Agbenda Media, which is into indoor and outdoor advertising, with the head office also in Lagos here in West Africa, or in Nigeria in West Africa. We also have Polyem Nigeria Limited, that is into distributions of technology equipment across the country, with the head office also here in Lagos, Nigeria. We also a Biophi Technology, which is called a BTNL,